Here's a bold statement. The golden age of journalism is over, and the paper, Peacock's new series, is here to remind us of that, with a twist of humor and a dash of nostalgia. Premiering Thursday, this belated spin-off of The Office, yes, you read that right, takes us into the chaotic world of the Toledo Truth Teller, a local newspaper now sharing space with, wait for it, the toilet paper division of Enervate, a company that values office supplies and janitorial products over journalism. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a satirical masterpiece or a painful reminder of the industry's decline? Let's dive in. Created by Office mastermind Greg Daniels and Michael Coman, the paper adopts the same mockumentary style that made its predecessor a hit. Familiar face Oscar Nunez returns as Oscar Martinez, the head accountant, who's less than thrilled to be back in front of the camera. The series introduces Ned Sampson, Domhnall Gleeson, a wide-eyed journalism graduate turned toilet paper salesman who inexplicably becomes the Truth Teller's editor-in-chief. His staff? A ragtag group of misfits, including a narcissistic interim managing editor, Sabrina Impacciatore, whose only media experience is a reality dating show, an ad salesman, Melvin Gregg, and a subscriptions clerk, Ramona Young. Oh, and let's not forget the only official reporter, whose beat is high school sports and napping on the job. But this is where it gets interesting. In true sitcom fashion, they're all drafted as volunteer journalists. Yes, even the toilet paper division gets in on the action. Los Angeles Times critics Robert Lloyd and Lorraine, both veterans of the newspaper world, discuss whether the paper hits the mark. Ali kicks things off with a gut-punch quote from the show. The industry is collapsing, like an old smoker's lung. Ouch. Yet she finds herself laughing more than weeping, thanks to the show's clever writing and charmingly clumsy characters. Lloyd, however, is struck by the nostalgia of the pilot's flashbacks, which contrast the Truth Teller's heyday with its current state. A corner of a floor shared with toilet paper. It's a stark reminder of how far journalism has fallen, and it's hard not to feel a pang of loss. But here's the part most people miss. The paper isn't just about laughs. It's a commentary on the struggle to keep a noble institution alive with dwindling resources and a clueless crew. While The Office was about surviving workplace absurdity, this show tackles deadlines, impossible odds, and the question of whether journalism can still matter. The jokes land, but it's the characters, like Impacciatore's over-the-top Esmeralda, a Michael Scott-esque figure turned up to 11, that steal the show. Her obsession with clickbait and celebrity gossip is a hilarious yet scathing critique of modern media. And this is where it gets controversial. Does the paper succeed as a sitcom, or does it lose steam? Ali argues the pacing falters after a strong start, with later episodes failing to sustain the initial momentum. Yet, she applauds its ability to turn tragedy into humor, much like Abbott Elementary does with education. But here's the question, is laughing at journalism's demise enough, or should we be doing more to save it? That's the debate the paper sparks, and it's one worth having. So, what do you think? Is this show a fitting tribute to a dying industry, or does it miss the mark? Let's hear it in the comments.